Please welcome someone that I really consider to be a phenomenal human being. I'm getting to know him a little bit, and I'm falling deeper in love every single minute. Please welcome the wonderful, unique, kind, brilliant, funny, and totally inspiring Jonathan Van Ness.
Beautiful. Your hair looks amazing.
Did you see
that video? I literally... It gave me chills. Like, I was
I'm gonna keep doing them. It's the best product in the world.
The shine on your hair looks amazing, too.
Jonathan and I are talking about, I just posted another video about your product that has truly changed my life. And I just am out there on mountaintops and roaring about it everywhere.
Drew, can I just say that, like, so not to name drop right at the very beginning of our interview, but when I became friends with Michelle Kwan, it took me like 2 full years to like not be starstruck even as we were friends. So even though we're getting to know each other, and even though I've gotten to see you in real life like several times, and we're like, when I saw that video, this is like off script, everyone. Like it literally, like, I'm actually like, getting like emotion, like, and I just have loved you for such a long time, and to see my products that I've just worked on for so long, and to see you use it, it really, yeah, I actually have a tear. I don't know if it's the sleep deprivation from being on book tour, or if it's, no, but but it is just, it really meant so much to me, and thank you for lifting up people so much. It means so much.
Thank you.
It really means so much.
Thank you for saying that. All right, I've been reading this book. It's so beautiful. So what is your advice for people actively dating?
I think that what is so important for dating, and whether you're in a relationship or not, I feel like it's our relationship with ourselves is what is so important. Because even if you are looking to be in a relationship with someone, like, we always are going to come back to our relationships with ourselves. In yoga, this one time we learned that, like, we all have this like invisible magnet that's inside of us. You know, it's either like positively or like negatively charged, you know? And I think that when you're working on yourself, it's going to charge that magnet in such a way that the person that you're meant to be with is gonna like vibe towards you anyway. So you really can't lose by like investing in yourself and in your relationship with yourself anyway.
Okay, this is why I asked you this question. Okay, body image. I really love the body image chapter. What's a good way to, again, kind of speak to ourselves or get comfortable in ourselves for who we are and how we are?
Yeah, so in my essay about learning to accept my beautiful body, and I'm thinking a lot about the term body neutrality, and I think that for so long, like, our value doesn't need to come from our bodies, period. We are so worth being loved and celebrated and having our humanity, what's that word? Validated. We are allowed to have our humanity validated, not based on how we look, but just because we are here, because we are human. It's not an external thing. And then the other thing I think about, and I talk about in this book, and I talked about in my last book a little bit, is this idea of, it's like parts therapy. Like, we all have this multitude of parts of our personalities. And when there's a part of ourself that's like really, really like fixated or bothered by, or like worried about this like way that we look, it's okay for you to be in relationship with yourself, like with that part, and be like, you know, and I actually did this in this chapter. It's like, what's going on? For me, it all boiled down to this Bowflex commercial. These Bowflex commercials when I was like 5, honey, and I was like, Mom, when am I gonna have my abdominals? When am I gonna look like that? I remember being like 5. So as such a little kid, seeing all of these messages that we see in the media, that makes you feel like you're meant to look a certain way or be a certain way. And so that's a lot to unlearn. Because when we're all just like kids out in the world, we're like learning, there's so much to see. And then all of a sudden you become an adult and you're like, why don't I like this? You know, and also, like, why do I have to be brave for liking how I look? Why can't we celebrate how we are? That's why I think like body positivity and the emphasis that we put on people who we deem to be body positive, like, we are all worth celebrating no matter how you look. And so I think we gotta like decouple that.
So good.